Hi, this is Teacher Maria of TheQsAcademy. Today, let us learn lessons worth learning. Our topic is about viviparous and oviparous animals. Animals have different methods of reproduction, which is an essential part of the life cycle. Understanding these methods helps us appreciate the diversity of life on Earth. There are two primary modes of reproduction in animals are vivipary and ovipary. So now, remember that reproduction is the biological process by which living organisms produce new individuals or offspring. Produce new individuals. Remember that. So, in this lesson, we will explore the characteristics, examples, and differences between viviparous and oviparous animals. By the end of the lesson, we were able to define viviparous and oviparous animals, identify the characteristics of viviparous and oviparous animals or reproduction, provide examples of viviparous and oviparous animals, and understand the advantages and disadvantages of each reproductive method. Viviparous animals are animals that give birth to live young animals. The development of the offspring occurs inside the mother's body where they receive nourishment from the mother through a specialized structure. So the baby or the animal give birth to live young, and the offspring occurs inside the mother's body. Take note, inside, not outside the mother's body. The characteristics: the embryo develops inside the female body. The young are born alive and usually more developed than the oviparous species. The mother provides direct nourishment to the developing embryo. So these are the characteristics. So we have the advantage of having these viviparous animals, reproduction. It has better protection for the embryo from the environmental hazards. Offspring tend to be more developed and have a higher survival rate at birth. Of course, because it produced inside the mother's body. So we have also disadvantages. So the higher energy demands on the mother during gestation. Of course, you need to be healthy, right? Limited number of offspring due to space constraints within the mother's body. Of course, so we have here examples of viviparous animals, live birth. So of course, the first one is mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded vertebrates characterized by mammary glands, hair or fur, and typically live birth. So of course, the first example is humans. We human being, right? And the next one is, but remember, before we go to the next one, we humans, we are viviparous because we give birth to live young with the baby developed inside the mother's womb and receiving nourishment through the placenta until birth. Remember in Jeremiah 1:5, God said, Before I formed you in the womb, I know you. Before you were born, I set you apart. So it reminds us that each life is precious and known by God even before birth, reflecting the miracle of life and His loving care throughout the process of growth inside the womb. So remember that God made us, God created us, and formed us in our mother's womb. So we have another example, cats, of course, dogs, elephants. Yes, we have elephants and yes, dolphins. Dolphins are viviparous because they give birth to fully developed young after a gestation period. This method allows for better nourishment during the development and increasing the calves' chances for or of survival in their aquatic environment. So calves of the name of their baby or their young. So we have trivia. Did you know that dolphin calves are born tail first to prevent drowning? They are able to swim and surface for air almost immediately after birth. So the young calves, if many, and then they swim na if they are born. Of course, that is the miracle. And then we have horses. And whales. Whales are viviparous. They give live birth to fully developed calves after a gestation period. So the same with the dolphins, whales also are viviparous. Oh, we have another trivia. Did you know that whale calves can, yes, whale calves can, yes, weigh up to 3 tons at birth. These massive young are nourished by their mother's milk, which is rich in fat, to help them grow quickly in their ocean habitat. So, whales weigh up to 3 tons at birth. Wow! 3 tons, that is 3,000. Oh no! And we have another example, garter snakes. So we have garter snakes. Some of the common snakes, yeah, they lay eggs, but these garter snakes is a viviparous, meaning they give birth to live young after developing internally. This is different, this is different kind of snake. So you may try to search this garter snake. We have also blue-tongued skink lizards. So common lizards, they are oviparous because they lay eggs. But blue-tongued skink lizard is this is a viviparous. They develop, their embryo develop inside the mother's womb. So we have another example, African toad. The frogs lay eggs, but African toad is a viviparous because it retains its young inside the body where they develop fully before birth. So African toad is different from other frogs. We have fish. Yes, fish like guppies are viviparous because they give birth to fully developed fry instead of laying eggs. So fry is the name of their young. So guppies is different from other fish because this kind of fish, they give birth to fully developed fry. So here, mollies. Mollies also is a kind of fish, but this is also a viviparous. They give live birth to fully formed fry. So remember fish, mollies, and guppies, they are viviparous. So we have also shark. The great white shark is a viviparous because they give live birth to fully developed pups after a gestation period. So they're young called pups. Remember that one. And then now, yes, let's talk about oviparous animals. Oviparous animals lay eggs, and the development of the offspring occurs inside the mother's body. The eggs contain all the nutrients the embryo needs until it hatches. So it lays eggs. And the advantages, the mother can lay many eggs at once, increasing the chances of survival for at least some of the offspring. So the mother is not burdened with carrying the offspring inside her body after the eggs are laid. Yes. But we have disadvantages. Eggs are vulnerable to predators and environmental conditions. No direct nourishment or protection from the mother after laying the eggs in most species. So we have examples of oviparous animals. Birds, of course, like chicken. Yes, chicken. We have also eagles. Yes. Ostriches, and we have parrots. They lay eggs, and penguins, yes, and reptiles. We have snakes, cobras, and pythons. These snakes are different from the garter snake because these kind of snakes, they lay eggs, so they are oviparous animals. So we have also lizards. So we have common lizards, they lay eggs, except with the one that we mentioned a while ago. So we have also turtles. Turtles, they lay eggs, so they are oviparous. And crocodiles, that's right. And the salmon fish. Salmon are oviparous because they lay eggs in fresh water, allowing external development. So this is different also with the other fish that we mentioned already. So we have also goldfish. Goldfish is oviparous. They lay eggs. Okay? We have also trout. Trout are oviparous because they reproduce by laying eggs in fresh water. And yes, frogs, common frogs, they lay eggs, except with the one that we mentioned a while ago. So, if you were not able to subscribe this channel yet, please click the subscribe and comment down below, and then share this to your friends. So let's continue. We have also salamanders. Salamanders are oviparous. They lay eggs in water or moist environments. And then we have also butterflies. Butterflies, they reproduce by laying eggs on plants, leaves, or other surfaces. So butterflies are oviparous. And also we have bees. Bees are oviparous. And ants, they are oviparous. And also grasshoppers, oviparous. And we have also other invertebrates like spiders. They are oviparous. And also octopus, they are oviparous. They lay eggs, thousands of eggs in underwater nests. So they are oviparous. And did you know that guppies or guppy fry are born fully formed and ready to swim? These tiny fish can start eating small food almost immediately after birth, helping them evade predators. We have also sharks. Great white shark. Did you know that the great white shark pups are born about 4 to 5 feet long? Yes, and they develop inside the mother and are born fully formed, making them ready to hunt and survive on their own. So, in the conclusion, in this lesson, we examined the reproductive strategies of viviparous and oviparous animals. Viviparous animals such as dolphins, whales, guppies, mollies, and sharks, they give birth to live young, providing protection and nourishment that enhance survival rates. In contrast, oviparous animals like salmon and frogs, they lay eggs that develop externally. So take note that oviparous, they develop externally, but viviparous, they develop inside the mother's womb. This exploration emphasizes the diversity of life and the unique adaptations that help species thrive in their environments. So, friends, in studying this lesson, we can learn about God's intricate design in nature and the diversity of life. Viviparous animals give birth to live young, while oviparous animals lay eggs that hatch outside the body. These reproductive methods teach us important values such as responsibility and respect for life, emphasizing our role as stewards of God's creation. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth living creatures according to their kinds." And God saw it was good. In Genesis 1:24-25. God created diverse living creatures, each with unique reproductive strategies, affirming the goodness of His creation. Remember that God, including ourselves, God created us unique, and God loves us. And remember that we are all equal in His sight. This is Teacher Maria of TheQsAcademy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below what will be our next topic, and of course, don't forget to share this to your friends. Thank you for watching. Lessons worth learning.